Hello everybody and a very good afternoon. Welcome along to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. It is a Thursday and we are here for launch day, just gone 2 o'clock here in the UK, 9 o'clock Eastern. We are delighted to have your company for what is set to be a brilliant rest of the day. Coming up a little bit later on, we've got a cartload. It is going to be Corrine and Lily bringing you that cartload later. We do have mystery bags that are flying out of the door. I will tell you more about those a little bit later on, but they're slightly different mystery bags for the fact that you get a craft kit in these. Basically, you pay for a craft kit and then you'll get over £50 worth, over $60 worth of freebies relating to that craft kit in the mystery bag. And I know those have already been flying out the door. We've got your pop-out scene mystery bag, your sentiment edgeables and your creator card set as well. More about that a little bit later on, but shop the day. Get ahead because there's 70% off deals on cartload. We've also got best ever prices for you as well and lots of deals for each and every budget. Plus, before we get into launch day, hopefully you've checked your emails by now. Because if you subscribe to our emails, then you should have got a, a little bit of an extra treat in your email inbox. I know a lot of you have already seen that and used a particular thing, but if you haven't checked your emails, do check them today because there is a little bit of an extra treat for a Thursday in your inbox. But we are here for a launch day. We previewed these a little bit earlier on Wake Up Call and they have proved very, very popular indeed. The Gemini Element Flower Dies. If you're after versatility when it comes to your florals, then this set is absolutely for you. And when we reveal the price on these in just a little while, you will be picking your jaw up off the floor. You're getting all of these dies. It is 14 dies in total, but you're getting daisies, you're getting the charming floral, the dreamy dandelion, which we were chatting about earlier on. We don't think we've seen a die quite like this before as far as the florals are concerned. And you're also going to be getting some foliage in that collection as well. Super versatile, and I'll show you all of the boards in just a second, but let's welcome our crafty guest, our expert over the course of this show to inspire you and get you ready to grab these deals is the lovely Corrine. And these are a fantastic bundle, right? And you've got some really lovely cards to show us as well.
Oh, we've got so much to show you. I'll show you the sorts of things that you can be making with these. Aren't these absolutely gorgeous? Look at this. Now, we're giving you them so we're not giving you as a bouquet, we're giving you them as individual elements. We're sort of decomposing, deconstructing, not decomposing. That's what the flowers do when they've been there a week. Deconstructing your
These
bouquet.
won't decompose though.
Pardon?
These won't decompose.
These won't decompose, these will last forever, but look at that, isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Now this isn't all about, I know we've got daisies and dandelions in the title, but these aren't about making them look like specific flowers. These are all about your modern floral elements. Now look at that, isn't that absolutely beautiful? Now that is the dandelion.
I love it.
I do think that is so pretty. Now what you can do is you can use the dies to cut out, and if you place them in the right places, where you've cut them out of your card then becomes an aperture. So really clever way to use them. You can just use one of the dies, one set of dies, because this is just the florals and foliage. God, blimey, getting all my words wrong. This is just the foliage, but I mean, that to me, I mean, it's not a Christmas paper as such on the back, but imagine that with a Christmas paper. Yeah. I think that would look absolutely gorgeous as a Christmas card. You know, your bow-fronted cards, absolutely beautiful, just creating that aperture on there. It looks so pretty. Or you could just have a half aperture, just like that. So nice. Or you can use them to create backgrounds.
I love it.
So many different ways. A little bit of a drop shadow, or back them with a little bit of vellum. They're very modern looking, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're absolutely gorgeous. How about this? Cut into that one, so it's like the dandelion clock with few of them blowing away. So pretty. Really love these.
Absolutely, and like you said, they have got a bit of a modern look to them. A bit of some of them like almost like a bit of a hand-drawn effect, which I think is really cute indeed. Let's show you the details. I'll show you all of the dies that you're going to get, and then we'll say a few hellos because we are very busy on the socials already today. Chloe is our social superstar over the course of this show, but look at the price. This is what I'm talking about. This is why the jaw is hitting the floor. £17.59 platinum deal on these. $22 $2.80 if you're shopping with us in the US and you're a Platinum member. Officially launched 6 minutes ago, and we're giving you a 20% saving off all of these. I just think it's a lovely, lovely range. Super versatile, as you've seen. You know, really cute demo earlier on, actually, where, you know, we just, oh, I say we, the royal we, just cutting these out. Creating a beautiful background, you know, with your inks, and then layering these over the top to incorporate the incorporate the colour, which I just think is fantastic. Already, stock-wise, 25% of the stock has gone. Super busy. I didn't realise it was that much. Wow, 25% of the stock has gone over the course of Wake Up Call. This is my favourite, the charming floral. Again, how stunning is that, and how modern is that effect as well? And you think again of the different ways you can make that flower look, whether you make your own backgrounds, whether you're popping that onto different coloured cardstock, glitter cardstock, you know, whether you're deciding to do some paper piecing here as well. There's so much that you can do, and of course you can multi-cut these and layer these up to create 3D effects too. So they really are super, super versatile. There's that dreamy dandelion. I think if anyone's going to go individually, that one is going to disappear, because I've never quite seen a die like that before. And as we were talking about earlier on, yes, your dandelion, yes, you can create that dandelion clock effect with this, but think about this maybe around Christmas time, making a snowflake, or for 4th of July cards, or you know, fireworks night here in the UK. It could be a firework exploding in the sky as well. Really, really lots of opportunity to use these all over. And then you've got your pretty foliage as well, and that is stunning. I love the fact that you've got the detail within the die as well there, so that you can ink through the dies themselves to really bring to the fore the veins that you've got within all of those leaves. Those are going to play nicely with all of the different flowers that you've got in this set. And with 25% of it gone already, you do need to rather get your skates on just a bit, because I think this is going to be a set for everybody. Flowers are for everyone. Flowers are for all occasions, for all seasons, and I just think you're going to really, really love crafting with this set. As I say, Chloe's on the socials today, already in saying hello. We've got Eileen from Puerto Rico. Carletta joins us from Arkansas. Mary Beth from Minnesota. Minnesota, says Minnesota. Greetings from Texas, says Deborah Spencer. Mary says hello from Maine. Pammy is in, saying good morning, Corinne, Ben and crew from central New York. We've got Jamie and George steering the good shipcraft today. You got a, oh yay, oh yay, that was Jamie, oh yay, and you got a perp perp from George. Busy Lizzie says hello everyone from a rainy Dormston. Good morning from Houston, Texas, says Betsy Black. I love these flowers coming up on the show. They're awesome. Grab them. Stacey Hubble joins us from Tacoma, Washington. And Carol Black says, good morning, everyone from Cleveland. Mary Reynolds is saying, I love this set, especially the dandelion. It reminds me of the chandeliers at the Metropolitan Opera House. Googling that in a second. And Mary Pat also saying, good morning everyone from sunny Montana. My extra treat arrived in my email box. Thank you, Crafter's Companion. You are welcome. Check your email boxes, because basically what you're going to get today is discounts on top of discounts on top of discounts. So it's a great day to be shopping, and we are going to get crafting whilst I Google the Metropolitan Opera House. What are you going to start with?
Okay, I'm going to start with everything.
Oh!
Everything.
All right,
my
go
first
straight
card
in.
is going to use them all. So you can see here, I've got my dandelions, I've got my charming florals, and I've got my dainty daisies, all on my card. Now you can cut these out of coloured cardstock if you want to. We're going to do it out of white, and we're going to colour them ourselves. So I've used my magnetic sheet to do what it's designed to do, to hold the dies in place, put a piece of card over the top, and then I can pop that through my die cutting machine just like that. That's going to go through there. Now, these ones, there's not really a lot of scope on these to do embossing, but there is on the florals, and that's what we're going to do with those. So take these off. Look at that, absolutely perfect. Actually, I might just, that one could do with another little bit of a cut. So I'm going to take these, take those through. There we go.
Yeah, Corinne, look, there's the chandeliers from the Metropolitan Opera House. Don't they look like the dandelion?
Oh, wow, yes.
Look at that.
You see why she said that, can't you?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's a chandelier and a half. Right. I wouldn't want to clean that.
I like where your mind works. So those, I think they've cut, but I'm just going to pop them in one more time on those.
Okay.
Just to run them through. Which way round does that go? There. that fits on there. So just clip it back into place. I think they've cut, but just make it a little bit easier to pop all the bits out. And then we can do that one. I think it's because I had quite a lot on my plate.
On one plate, yeah. I know the feeling.
No, oh, blimey.
Gilmore's in, just saying hello, Ben,
There we
Corrine, Chloe, Jamie, George, and all crafty peeps.
Hi, Gilmore.
Gilmore says still a bit sleepy. Ah, wake up!
Where's Gilmore?
Gilmore is in. Oh, why did you ask me that question? Because I know the answer.
She's done 2 craft alongs with me, and so should
Yes,
know.
yes, and Michigan.
So you know what my next question?
It is near Detroit, isn't it?
You know what my next question's going to be. So what time would it be there then?
My American geography is absolutely
So's mine.
terrible.
Yeah.
So let's have a look. It's just gone 9.
Just gone 9 in the morning.
Yeah, because it's East Coast, isn't it? Is that right? 9.
She's probably shouting at the screen at us.
Yeah,
isn't
going, I'm not in there at all, and it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, it won't be in the afternoon, will it? Because it's going to be behind. I'm pretty sure it's just gone 9. God, you ask me all these complicated...
information.
I wasn't talking to you. Where were you when I needed you?
We were talking about that earlier, weren't we?
Hey?
We were talking about that earlier, about them talking to you when you don't want them to.
Oh, yeah. I've switched mine off as well, which is a scary thing.
Dear me.
It's got a mind of its own.
Let's just pick this one up. There we go. Pick up that die. Right, so I've got all of these cut here. Let's get rid of all of those bits there. And now I'm going to colour them up. But I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to stick these back on their retrospective boards so that I know
Good
where they
housekeeping
all are. Otherwise, I would be losing those. Let's just get the bits off that. Come on, there we go. Right. Yeah, otherwise next demo I'm going to come to it and I'm not going to be able to find anything that I want. So I've got these. I haven't done the foliage yet. We're going to do that in a minute. So I'm going to colour them all with roughly the same sort of colour palette. So I've got my, what we were talking about earlier, fuchsia, lemon tonic. This time I'm actually going to go pink tulip.
Wow, hello.
Yeah, I know. Just thought we'd mess it all up a little bit, you know, go a little bit different. So my lemon tonic with my finger dauber, I'm just going to get that and I'm just going to go round the centre of all the flowers.
Okay.
Just there. Oh, this is coming out nice and strong.
Hi to Lillian, who says, hi Ben, the extra discount code is one use. It is, you're correct, that you'll get in your email. So I haven't checked out yet. Oh no, don't put the pressure on me. I'm depending on you for regular updates on anything on the verge of selling out.
Wow.
Well, I can only tell you what Jamie tells me, so let's put all the pressure on producer Jamie. So if something sells out that you wanted to get, it's his fault.
Yeah.
Because he didn't tell me.
Right. So then I'm going to come in with my pink. He's feeling the pressure now, isn't he?
He is. He's fully fledged producer now, Jamie, one of our newest members of the team. Flying on his own today.
Yeah.
He's still being shadowed in there. Oh, well, here we go. So producer Erin's there to kind of, you know, help him in shadowing. And apparently, she's not in there currently. So, you know, kudos to you, mate. You'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine. He's doing a great job. Let us know how well you think he's doing, everyone, in the socials.
Absolutely perfect. So I'm going all over now with my pink tulip, which is quite a pale one, so I have to keep inking up my dauber. So I'm just doing from the yellow right to the edges with my pink tulip. Again, if you don't want to do inky bits and pieces like this, then cut them from coloured cardstock. Pattern papers look brilliant cutting these, because you just get little hints of the pattern, but that gives you like shading and light and dark, you know, when you cut from pattern paper. I always say to people when they're doing it, cut your pattern die, you know, your detailed dies out of pattern cards paper. It always looks amazing. It's just, you know, saves you having to ink it up if you don't want to.
Can I also throw something out there that I sometimes see, and like sometimes you guys go, what on earth have you been drinking? But then sometimes you go, oh, I see it as well. So I'm going to put it out there. You know the dandelion dies that you've got?
The dies, yeah.
Yeah, the dandelion shape that you've got
there.
Does anyone else think, so if you had somebody who was potentially interested in science, that those you could like make them to look like little atoms and molecules?
Yeah.
And similarly, the floral dye that you've got there as well, I know it's a little bit...
That one?
Yeah, like you could use those together to look
You
like
make quite scientific looking, couldn't you?
things.
Yes, I see where you're coming from.
Oh, so oh, thank you.
I can see that, yes.
So if you wanted to make a science card for someone, you could use these as well. That's what I just thought anyway. I'm glad that you agreed, because sometimes you go, no, it doesn't work.
Ben. But no, I can see it on this, especially these ones, yes.
Yes. You thought I was going to do what? Mention the C word? Christmas?
Christmas.
You could use them at Christmas. Snowflakes, we did actually cover that off earlier on.
We did. Right, so then I'm coming in with my fuchsia and I'm just coming round the edges with this one just to brighten it up. There we go. There we are, just right round, and then all I'm doing is just adding in lots of colour. And like I say, if you don't want to, then just do them with pattern paper.
Yeah.
It'll work equally as well. But I just think it's really nice because you can do it whatever colour you want. But I do like doing things in pinks and yellows. That's definitely my colour palette of choice. I'm locked in. There we go.
Gilmore says, I fell into a Facebook whirlpool in the middle of the night and went to bed late. I'm paying the price today. It's 9:13 here. That was 4 minutes ago in Michigan. Detroit, yeah, it's about 18 miles away. Very good, Ben. A+, A+, A+.
Excellent. Can you, I wondered what... Was that your brain clunking, whirring that noise?
How fairy dare you?
I just heard a noise. Thought it was...
I don't know what that was, actually.
I think it was somebody.
Just as I bent down to bow, I thought it was my back was going again. Clunk, clunk,
Right,
clunk.
so look at these. So from a flat piece of card, we've now got some absolutely gorgeous flowers. So I'm going to do something very similar with the foliage, but as if you saw on Wake Up Call, you'll have seen earlier, let's get these out, that what you can do with these is you can emboss them, and they look brilliant, because can you see these bits here? That's where the detail comes through. So put those onto there. There we are. Line up all my plates and pick that up and put that through. So what we need, oh, where did I put my rubber embossing mat? I had that earlier. I must have put it down somewhere. Let me see where I put that. It's right me saying emboss, and I've put the embossing mat down. Oh, what have I done with it? How can I have lost that? Because I had it on the last show.
Coming over.
You're coming over. Can you see it? I can see the A4 one. I can't see it. Can you see it? No, that's the A4 one. Have I put it down over here? Yes, I put stuff on it.
Over there.
I put stuff on it. Dear me. Right, so when you use your embossing mat, all you have to do is remember to take out your magnetic shim. I'm always like that. Stuff is always right in front of me and I can never see it. I walked round and round my craft room looking for something the other day, and it was right there on the shelf. It was...
Do you know, I always fear... who was I chatting to you about the other day when I'll ask where something is at home, and my Laura will go, oh, it's in such and such a place, and I go and look for it, and I don't find it, and then that's the panic I always have. I said, well, it's not there, and then she's like, well, I'll just go and find it then, and then she always walks to the place where she said that it was, and finds it.
We had that yesterday. So yesterday, my husband went out. My husband went for a run. What was yesterday? Wednesday. My husband went for a run on Tuesday morning.
He went for what? For a run?
For a run on Tuesday morning, and I'd taken my car to the garage, which is 4 miles away. So I thought, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll use that as the dog walk. So the dog came with me, and we walked back from the garage, which was like 4 miles, and she had a lovely walk. And just as we got back, Colin got back from his run, so the door was open, so he didn't have to go. He didn't have to sort out his key. He came in, and he took off the strap that you put your iPad.
Put your phone in.
Yep. Yeah. He took off his headphones, and he took off his headband as well. My husband's got very long hair, so he took that all off, and it was on the side by the back door. So yesterday he was like, can't find my headband, I'm going out to the garden, I can't find my headband. And he went, oh, it's with my other bits. So couldn't find them anywhere. And he hunted, I hunted. I was like, well, you've got to have brought them home because you've got your phone, so we know you've come in the house. Couldn't find it. Then we realised, then I said something to him, oh, I've dropped one, where's it gone? Oh, I'll find that in a minute. Then we realised that he'd emptied the recycling box. I said, do you think they could have slipped into the recycling box, which was next to the worktop? Because we have a big recycling box. And he's like, no. He did another lap of the house, and I was like, Could be, you know. Then so he went to the recycling bin outside, and there was his band and his, what was it? His band and his headband and his arm strap were there, just there for him. And that's when he then went to put them in the box where he normally keeps them, and he realised that his cordless or wireless earphones weren't there, and he went, I better go and have a look. So a bit of a dig round, and yeah, they were there too. Oh. So we don't know who put them in the recycling, whether it was him or whether it was me.
Surely you'd have remembered if you put them in the recycling bin.
You would have thought so, yeah. I reckon someone has walked into the computer room with their hands full. Yeah. And, you know, like, that's to go on there, and it's all gone in the wrong bucket. I don't know. I've
done similar before and this was with an older phone, and I always double check now. Have you ever done that thing where you've got your phone and then I've emptied the laundry baskets and then taken them downstairs, and then you put it all in the washing machine
with the phone still in your hand?
And I've done that previously, yeah. And then like 5 minutes later, you think, what have I done with my phone? All of a sudden, you look at the washing machine, and it's going, cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Oh, it's in the washing machine, just where I thought I'd put it. Yeah, so every time now I'm carrying my phone in the washer, I always
not what you want to see, is it? Okay, right. So now, if it's still available, at one point tonight on our cartload, we had the Secret Garden 12 by 12 paper in the 12 by 12 pattern and the luxury cardstock as well. So I thought, why not use these today, just to show you how beautifully they all mix and match together.
That's an 11-piece selection with a 40% saving.
There you go, yeah.
Look who's done his own work.
Perfect. So this is the luxury cardstock from the Secret Garden, and then look at that paper, isn't that beautiful?
Beautiful, yeah.
So I think this, if I remember rightly, this pennant is from the garden party. Yeah, you're doing well there, Ben.
I'm doing well, yeah.
So let's pull that down a little bit there. And then we've got our nested dies, the ones that cut into your cardstock. So I've got those there, so let me just put that on. See, I am building up a stash slowly of bits and pieces. Well, actually, I'm building up a stash very quickly. The amount of stuff that goes into my craft room. Yeah, if you think about all these shows that we do, it does build up quite quick. But sometimes it's the simple bits that you need, isn't it? Like the nesting dies and all those sorts of things. So I put that onto there. Now, there is a reason why my happy birthday is not centralised, and I'll show you that in a minute. So I'm going to pop that on with some foam pads, just like, oh, got a couple there.
Let's just quickly say hi to Shaddai, who joins us. Good morning, Lord Ben, and Corrine again. Good morning, Shaddai. And Lillian says, I got into crafting about this time last year and was very surprised when all the Christmas things started to come out in the middle of summer.
Well, what were we just saying a couple of minutes ago, Ben? Just literally 5 minutes before we came to air. Where are you going after you've done this?
I'm going to what used to be the studios, which is now our photo shoot place, to do a shoot for Christmas in July.
Yeah.
I'm getting all Christmassy in an hour and a half.
Right, so you can see my card now. So I've got my pennant, I've got this beautiful sentiment, you can see all those gorgeous papers. And the other thing I just need to do to these flowers is I'm just going to add a little bit of shape to them.
Sandra Dunder says, in our house, if you ask where something is, the standard answer is, it's on the side. If you want to hide something from hubby, just put it under his nose. The problem I have in my household as well, she'll never admit to it, my Laura is terrible for like just moving stuff, and I don't think she realises that she does it. So I'll put stuff in specific places so I know where it is when I want it, and then I'll go back to it and she'll have moved it. And then I never moved it, but then it will be in somewhere completely different where I never would have put it.
But she can find it really, really quickly.
Well, of course she can, 'cause she's moved it. Maybe she does it on purpose.
I know, that's the one where I have to be careful not to give myself away. It's like...
You all do it! I knew it!
Of course! It's in so-and-so place. Well, how did you know that if you didn't put it there?
Yeah.
I might just have caught myself out, that one.
I knew it.
There you go. Right, so I've added lots of shape to these. Might just do one of those large ones. There we go. Right, so what I'm going to do... Oh, I should have got some more of this glue gel out while we're at the break, and I forgot. I was too busy eating my lunch and then chocolate
We're still munching through the chocolate, Lisa, that you sent. Thank you very much indeed.
Amazing.
The Jolly Ranchers have gone. Jamie finished those off. The jelly beans.
There is a lot of good ones out there.
I did, George of the Joystick was over there earlier when we were all munching, and he came over. He's a right party pooper. I'm there shoveling peanut M&Ms in. He was like, "Do you know how many calories are in one of those? You'll be shocked." And I was like, "I'm not even looking, George. I am not even looking." You don't eat sweets and then look how many calories are in them, do you?
If you're concerned about calories,
yeah,
don't eat them.
Yeah, if you're concerned about calories here, do not, whatever you do, turn right out of the studio doors up to the counter just up there, because if you do, you will stop and you will be grazing on stuff which shouldn't be grazed on. There's so much chocolate and sweets there. Thank you again, Lisa. Very appreciative of everything that you sent to us.
Right, so all I'm doing now, look at that, I layered that one up because I thought I could. I'm just putting these on, and again, then I can just keep adding, bringing them down, just adding all of the detail. Now, at the moment, for me, this doesn't look quite right, because if you notice, there's no foliage on it yet.
Yeah.
To me, I always think it doesn't quite look right. So, yet the florals look beautiful, but it's not looking...
Almost looks like they're floating in midair a bit.
It does, doesn't it?
You need the foliage to ground it, don't you?
You do. So I think that might do for, let's just put one, let's put one more of those just there. So we can put that one.
Couple of hellos. Regina Boyd says, good morning again. Hello, Regina. She says, I'm shopping faster than I can craft. So many new launches, great stuff. Yeah, hit the Shop the Day page and you'll see all of the deals coming up in cartload. Lovely Susie T joins us saying, hello, Mr. Moseby, and lovely Corrine.
Hello.
What a pretty dress, Corrine, says Susie T.
It's on the right way. It looks even better now. It's on the right way round.
I knew you were going to say that. If you missed it earlier on, 4 minutes into Wake Up Call, Corrine's face just drops. I look at her going, oh no, what's gone on here? And turns out what had happened?
I put my dress on inside out. And nobody told me.
Nobody noticed?
No.
That was the thing.
It's just that when I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just so funny. It was like 4 minutes into a live show that you noticed something like that. It was so good.
Yeah. Now, can you see now, all I'm doing now is just adding in the foliage, and I'm actually using the glue that's already down, just to bring, doesn't that start to make it look so much better when you, everything looks right, doesn't it, when you start to add in the foliage? Really makes it, just anchors it all down.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you can just, and I do think it is so much easier to add the foliage in once you put the flowers, because you can get it in the right place. And especially if you're doing something like I've done here and use just your 3D glue gel, you've got a long time to be able to, you know, wriggle and move them around. No, I'm not going to put that there because it might actually just take off a leaf. There we go. You don't have to use things in their holes, you know, just taking off a leaf from an odd bit and just popping them in just there. I think that's going to do. But lovely. How about like that? And I've still got lots of flowers left. How about like that? Isn't that abs? Look at that.
Stunning. Absolutely beautiful. And like you say, the foliage just really,
it really does,
finishes
doesn't it?
That off.
It was just hovering. It just didn't look quite right. Didn't look finished.
Corrine, so glad to see you again, says Robbie. I love your makes, always fantastic. And Econ is saying, hello again, Crafters TV, Ben, Corrine and Crafty viewers. I saw a peek of these flowers at Wake Up Call, and I'd say that they add to the cheer that Mr. Sun brings this New Jersey morning. They do certainly add a lot of cheer to whichever project that you're working with. And Lisa's been on saying, I'm so glad that everyone is enjoying the treats. It sounds like everyone has a favourite. Yeah, certainly. Mine were the Jolly Ranchers, jelly beans. Anything jelly beans particularly, absolutely love them. Grab these though. I think we're over 25% of the stock gone. It's brand new, launched officially half an hour ago, and already over a quarter of the stock has disappeared. £17.59 or $22.80, and that's just a bit of a snapshot of the kind of thing that you can do, like you were seeing there, multiple multiple cut these, you know, create these gorgeous floral bouquets, layer them on top of each other. If you want to go quite simply, I suppose you could use these sort of like silhouettes, you know, create your own background with these as well, and, you know, pop the ink in between the die cuts. Again, die cut apertures, and then place in the actual elements themselves. You can change the look of these by, you know, the different card or the glitter card you're going to use behind them. Paper piece into these. I mean, there's just tons and tons of stuff that you can do. This is the charming floral, beautiful demo on that one earlier on this morning on Wake Up Call. You get 3 different dies in both of those. 3 different dies, of course, as well in your dreamy dandelions, which we've already established is going to be suitable for a whole host of other cards, not just for florals as well. And then you've got those foliage, the pretty foliage, pretty foliage, which is going to, as we said, sort of ground your projects, fill out those floral bouquets and just give them, I suppose, more of a realistic look, if you like. A bargain price for launch at £17 and change, $22.80 if you're shopping with us in the US and you're platinum. But coming up later on, we've got Cartload, and this is a very special Cartload. Not me, I'm off to play a bit of cricket this evening. So it's going to be Corrine and Lily bringing you some amazing deals and some amazing mystery bags. Now, these are mystery bags, which, well, you might, I don't think I certainly haven't done a mystery bag like this before, because how it's going to work is you are going to pay $19.99 if you're a platinum member, $24.99 if you're not within Club Inspire. If you're not, why not? Join up in the club, it's free to do. But what happens is you pay for a craft kit. So in this instance, this is your creator card mystery bundle. So that, you guys will know, every day of the week, value for money at $19.99. In this particular kit, you have got the ability to make 16 cards, over 100 individual elements with stamps, dies, card blanks, envelopes, ribbon, coloured card, black card, white card, vellum papers and printed papers as well. That's amazing value for your money as is. We are then throwing in £57 worth, $71 worth of free creator card dies. That's why this is an off-the-chart deal. I think earlier on we said 20% of the stock had gone. We'll try and get a stock update, particularly for Lillian, who's relying on me today, Jamie. She's relying on me to get the correct stock amounts, because she still gets to use her code. So we'll get a stock update on this very shortly. But look, you've got beautiful creator card panels in here, and these are the 2 stars for me. You're getting both of these creator card dies for free, and these are the ones that give you that extra decorative design, so you can feature a hanging element, and it includes also interchangeable sentiments too. So you've got this one here, which is that gorgeous star, and then you've got the little, I think it's called a little bird, Toby. No, it's not, absolute rubbish. It's called lovebirds. I'll just make up the names, I think, shall I? Makes it more interesting. Called lovebirds. So a third of the stock has gone. And I'm not surprised, because that is your £57 worth, $71 worth of freebies, not to mention the value for money that you're going to get in your...
Wasn't me.
That was not me. It was Tracy. What was that? It sounded like something just... Oh, okay. We're just stocking up the adhesives the other side of the studio. It was a couple of tape pens that fell on the floor. Next up, good to know it wasn't me this time, wasn't it? Next up, your edgeables. So again, same deal on this. You're paying $19.99, dollars or pounds, and we give you your Sentiment Edgeables craft kit. You know, I know, everybody knows, that is huge value for money every day of the week. 195 elements there, die stamps, card blanks, envelopes, ribbon, pearls, your coloured card pack and printed papers. If you've never seen these before, by the way, I'm quite happy later on, if we get time, if I get the nod, just to have a look inside them. But I'm sure the majority of you know the kind of goodies you're going to get. That's worth £20. Was worth much more than that, to be honest with you. You're getting £56 worth, $73 worth of extra edgeables included within this collection. So you've got your gorgeous thank you sentiment edgeable, beautiful die, as you can see there, to take centre stage on any project. You've then got your curved sentiment edgeables included as well. That one says good luck. So not only have you got the ability to create a really beautiful border, but you can die cut the sentiment into that edgeable as well. Then you've got this beautiful stacking border set. Again, perfect for adding that detail into the edges of your cards. And you've got the versatility here, of course, being able to change up the look of your edgeable, because you've got 6 dies in total right there. This is super cute. You've got your over the edge cute characters here. So you've got stamps and dies. So once you've created your aperture, you can then pop your little bear, as it is here, into position and make up a whole host of really, really cute sentiments with him. And you're then also going to get this cute set here, which is your elegant daisy chains. And once again, 8 dies in total here with a variety of different edges, so you can really totally personalize those to whatever the project might be. All of that is free within this deal, and again, we're just over 20% of the stock has disappeared right there. If you've already got the craft kits, for goodness sake, don't not get this, because you know, we've got the craft kit. Get it again. You'll have all of those freebies to keep for yourself, and then you'll have a craft kit to gift to a friend, or like we said, keep for yourself. You know, it's good to have 2 lots of certain items so you can craft quicker, and you'll always need the consumables within the box, of course, as well. And then lastly, as far as our mystery bags are concerned, we've got your your pop-out mystery bundle. This one is box number 38. Once again, we're giving you the box for £19.99 pounds or dollars. 200 individual elements here: dies, stamps, card blanks, envelopes, ribbon, coloured card, you name it, it is there. And then on top of that, £60 worth, $70 worth of freebies. We're giving you your mechanism die and your balloon die to create your twist and pops for absolutely free within this particular collection. That's free. You're also going to get another one of your pop-out dies, so the party vibes, similar to the dies that you're going to receive in this box here. You're also going to get one of our uber popular spiral pop-out dies. 4 dies within that set, so you can create this really cool spiral effect when the card is opened. And then you're also going to receive the really cool shaped pop-out sentiments. That one there is many thanks. All of that is worth almost £60, $70. You get it today for free. We've got more stock, I think, of this one than the others, but do be aware that they are proving really, really popular, and just value for money wise are amazing. I'll keep you updated as far as the stock is concerned on those, but the thing is, if you like the look of them, grab them now. Do not wait until cartload later on when you know it's going to be super, super busy. Right, we're going to go back to our launch, the brand new florals, which you guys are absolutely loving. Just to very quickly talk about the bags. Robbie saying, I cannot believe those mystery bags. You are actually buying one thing and all the rest is free. And EB says, why in the world did I look? Now I'm shopping again. Thanks. No thanks, Ben. You're welcome. You are welcome. And Sandra says, is the stock doing an overnight convoy between Spennymoor and Aycliffe? We are currently, for those of you that don't know, moving our warehouse. We're not actually moving the warehouse, that would be...
The contents of the warehouse.
Thank you. We're moving the contents of the warehouse from sort of, I think it's sort of that over there, to sort of over there. And so if you're experiencing a slight delay in getting your goodies, that's the reason why, because we're moving it all over to our bigger, better, shinier new warehouse where we'll be able to hold more stock and hopefully get your items out to you quicker. So if you are experiencing a bit of a delay currently, that's the reason why. So we apologise, but thank you for your patience in advance. Yes, all very, very exciting times here at Crafters Companion. We'll do a few more hellos in a few moments' time, but shall we get another demo going, Corrine?
I think we should. Right, we're going to use the charming florals this time. So I have got here some paper from our retro rainbow pad, and I've just put my 3 florals on. Now, those have been positioned very carefully, because what we're going to do is we're going to make a shaker card. So these are going to be my apertures. So I'm thinking carefully that I can get foam tape down the sides and through the middle. So I've positioned them. I've thought about my positioning quite carefully. So I'm going to tape those down so that they don't move, and we can do that to there, and let's do the last one to there. So there we go. So get my plates, and then we can pop that through. But so we use that piece of cardstock that's been cut there is going to be the front of the card. It's going to be the shaker element. But don't throw away the flowers that cut out, because we're then going to use those inside the card. So nothing ever goes to waste. So we can pop those out. Oh, yeah, perfect. Let's do that. So I just need to very carefully just make sure my Oh yeah, perfect. I did de-tack my tape a little bit before I started. That is brilliant. So that's going to be my shaker card, on my, well, part of my shaker card. And then, like I say, I'm not going to throw these away because I want to reuse these inside the card. So there's always a little release hole. There's that one. Drop that down. And the release hole for this one, you can see it's just there, look. So it pops out. And then the release hole for that one is there. So that then pops out. There we are. So let's get rid of all the little bits out of here. There we are. Poke those through. There we are. Look at that. I mean, that's really modern design, isn't it? I just love how beautiful they look. Poke all those out, 'cause like I say, we're going to use those. And out of that one.
Pretty.
There. Right. So that's coming out of there. So what I want to do, before I put my dies away, I've just got a piece of white card, and I'm going to now just cut those 3 dies out again, but I don't mind where they go on the cardstock, because I want them in white. So we can then do that, and then put those through there. So what we want then, as we were saying, we're going to use our lemon tonic again, because as you can see, we've got lemon card and everything all ready. So we can pop these through out. There we are. And that's all the die cutting done. So really easy. These dies are ready to create something really quickly. We were saying, you know, sometimes you get florals and there's quite a lot of work. You know, that's good though sometimes, because it's, you know, you might be wanting to do flower forming and stuff, but these are really modern but easy to use.
I think, as you've already demonstrated and we sort of chatted about, I think these are brilliant if you want to create more minimalistic makes.
Yeah.
You know, if, like you showed earlier on, if you literally just simply want to die cut a few, create a lovely background. We've got some of the inks on the show, by the way, to be able to do that and stick those on. Amazing with the sentiment and a little bow. But like you've already showed us as well, cut them multiple times, build bouquets, add foliage. You can be as minimalistic or as over the top with these as you want to be, can't you?
Exactly.
Real variation with these, which is great.
And then, you know, think about different cardstocks to be cutting them out of. We're just doing these out of our multi-purpose cardstock. You could do it out of your Nina if you want to really go to town with your pens to blend them with. You've seen just here, we've cut them out of our paper pads. They're going to cut out of your vellums. They're going to cut out of your glitter card. They're going to look lovely out of your encapsulated glitter card. That's going to look fantastic as well. So, you know, there's lots and lots of different materials, and I think that's quite important, is thinking about all the different ways you can use them. Okay, so now I've got this piece here, and I've got a piece of acetate. So I'm going to pop this onto my acetate. So that's going to go just
like the reverse of that.
I know. You know, sometimes when you get these papers, picking the side can be half the
difficult problem.
One of the biggest problems. Right, I'm going to turn it that way so that I can see. And then I'm just going to drop my acetate down. And what we're going to do now, so I've got, you have to excuse me, I've got loads of little bits of rolls of foam tape. I thought, right, I'm going to use all of these up. They're all the same, so I can use all of these. Although they said, no, that one, actually.
Linda's waiting on her order of that so that she could make her shaker cards.
Perfect.
And Gilmore says, the Queen of Flowers, Corrine, that's your nickname, I think now.
Is it?
Queen of Flowers. Apparently you are going to work your magic on these.
I hope, hopefully.
Always working magic.
Right, so what I'm doing here is I'm putting foam tape around the outside first. So that's going to go all the way around there. And this is why I said, think carefully where you put. This doesn't have to seal at this point, but I'm going to try and get it as close as I can. You know, make sure that you've always left room for your foam tape to go. And that's going to go there. I do enjoy making, I think it's the reward or the satisfaction you get when you make flowers. So what I'm going to do then is...
Do you have a preferred floral medium that you like to make flowers out of?
I love, obviously you've seen me do it a lot, I love doing it out of my foam.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy taking dies that perhaps people would consider to be foam flower dies and making them out of paper, because you can get some amazing results.
Yeah. And of course you can use your vellum, can't you?
Yeah.
Tissue?
Oh, tissue paper looks lovely. Mulberry paper is another one, because that's the one...
Mulberry paper? What's
mulberry
that?
paper, or natural paper, you know, like think it's got like looks like wood chip almost.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean when I say that? Yeah, the one that looks a bit like wood chip with all the fibres in. So all I'm doing now is making little chambers. But this is where I've got to make sure that each one of these little chambers is completely sealed, because if I don't, I'm just going to lose all of my my bits that I'm going to put into my shaker card.
Yeah.
And again, don't worry, it doesn't have to be really neat and pretty. I mean, there's nothing pretty about that, you know, it's just making sure that each little chamber is sealed off so that, you know, the bits don't come out. So what I've got then is I've got a piece of yellow card, and my yellow card is going to go behind there. That looks lovely, doesn't it? So you can just pop that there. So what we need to do is now, I don't know whether people take their foam tape off before they add their glitter or after they add their glitter.
Let us know.
I would normally take it off after. If you do it this way, your glitter might stick to your foam tape. Right. But if you put your glitter on first and then take your foam tape off, you might knock your. Can you see how it lifts it up? So I don't know. I'd be interested to know which way around people do this. Do they take the backing off the foam tape, or do they put the glitter on first?
Let us know in the comments. Go.
I know it's a very boring question, but it's just
I
interesting.
quite like it.
It's interesting to see the different ways people do them, isn't it?
Question, says Lil J Craft.
Okay.
We've already covered this, but you might have just joined us. Did the dress get rearranged?
Yes. Yeah. I went straight, as soon as the show had finished, so I didn't forget, I went into the changing room. And it's got no fastening, so straight on, straight off, and it was sorted.
I'm glad that you could do the 2 hours like that, because I'm a bit funny if I know something, like, for example, if I'd...
there was part of me all through that first show that was like, oh, this would take 10 seconds to change. Yeah, see, there was part of me that was like, should I go and do it? Should I go and do it? Then I was like, no, I'm behind a counter. I've told everybody what I've done, so there's absolutely no point.
See, I would have had to, if my shirt had been inside out, for example, I'm a bit funny, I'd have had to have gone, I don't know, I'd have to duck down behind the counter and like changed it around. I couldn't have done 2 hours knowing that my shirt was...
I did think about going into the corner and doing it, but I didn't think that might be a bit scary for you. So yeah, we've got to carry on. We've got to carry on working together, and you might never forgive me. So I thought, no, I wouldn't do that. Right, okay. So what I've got now is I've got some lovely chunky glitter. Oh, we've taped on the lid because it.
Oh, that's from the Enchanted Dreams?
Yeah,
well,
certainly is. So we could. Oh, that's a lot.
Hello.
There we go. That's still a lot. There we go. I'm going to do it into my hand. Let's learn from our mistakes. And then a little bit in there. There we go. I think that should do nicely. Move that out of the way. Love the fact this is double-sided yellow. And then we can pop, the risky here. Have I got it on straight? I think I have. There we are. Oh yes, look at that.
Beauty.
Perfect. And now look, you see? We've got the lovely shaker, and they're staying behind each element. So that works really, really well. So let's put this, I'll tell you what
I just say as well, sorry, I'm seeing a lot of things today. This is only really applicable, sorry, I was leaning down. Sorry. Anyone else seeing with that particular card? What does that remind you of? A particular time of the year here in the UK?
Autumn?
No, it's a thing. It's not like a season. Yes, it is, George. It reminds me of Children in Need.
Yes.
Pudsey the Bear.
I can see that.
Doesn't it? Well, that's the whole thing does. It'd be a nice, maybe if you wanted to, the English guys in the gallery didn't get it, our American producer Erin did, but maybe if you wanted to make a card to raise some money for that, that would be perfect. The colour palette in the cardstock that you've used there.
Perfect.
Sorry, I just thought Pudsey Bear all of a sudden.
So these white ones that I did, I'm just putting a little bit of yellow ink into the centre, just so it matches the back of the card. And then I'm going to turn these over and I'm going to come on with my dotty tape pen, and we can then take that and then, come on, right one, let's find that one. I think that looks right to me. There you go. Now they will then just pop into those apertures. And because we put the acetate behind, which we obviously needed to do for the glitter to stay, but that's somewhere for these to stick. So that works perfect. There we go. And that one is going to go. I'll see that there. Yep.
Perfect.
But doesn't that look lovely? Because if you'd have paper pieced it back in with, let me show you with that one, it just sort of loses them, doesn't it? But by doing it in the white, or you could pick up any of the colours off the card, couldn't you? It would work with any of the colours. You could pick up the pinks or the greens or the teals, whatever you wanted. All look fantastic. So that is there. I can see that. I was looking for that one.
Kathy Myers, who's just joined us, says, can I ask if this is a new collection I've just got on? Yes, this is. It's launched. This is the launch collection. Just one of the 3 sets using here. I'll show you them all in just a second. Great price, Kathy, isn't it? Great price for a launch.
Right, 5-inch card.
Yep.
Fold it in half to make a tent fold, and then fold the top half in half to make an easel. So on the inside of our easel, we're going to put some more of this lovely yellow, which is from our rainbow pearl. So works really, really well. And that's going to go just in there. Again with a tiny border. Then we're going to use a bit more of the retro rainbow. And we can pop that one on to there. Then I've got a stopper. So I've got the white piece first.
Okay.
Now, it's always easier to do, what I'm going to show you to do in stages. So I'm going to pop that on to here to act as my stopper. And then this yellow piece is going on there. But to make that a bit better, can you remember those ones that we had left over from earlier? We're going to use those. We're going to put some tape on the back of these, or your wet glue, it's entirely up to you. Oh, that one's just run out, so I've just caught that. Another dotty one. Oh, they've just brought loads of pens in, but they were all straight. I'm going to pick up another one because I just ripped that when my tape pen ran out. Come on.
Oh. Just having a bit of a sugar crash again. The guys in the gallery just watching me off screen. James said, "Do you need a cup of coffee?" I had too many sweets again in between shows. Funny how you start like that, don't you? Like wired. And it was about this time yesterday, and all of a sudden I just sort of felt myself go.
Did it do it yesterday?
It was 47 past yesterday. Yeah, same again. You didn't. Oh no, actually, you didn't have many sweets in the break, did you? You just had a handful, Corrine, didn't you?
I had a few.
I had
Maybe you didn't see them all.
It's the peanut M&Ms that do me every single time.
Is it?
Yeah, you're just like that, aren't you? Shoving them in. Oh, yeah, I need a coffee now, really.
Oh, yeah. Maybe Tracy will hear you.
Love a coffee.
You'd love a coffee, Tracy? She can't hear you.
Can't.
She's not around. Right, so I've got these coming over the edge of my card. Then I'm going to use the edge of my card to act as a buffer to cut any overhang off.
Oh, question.
Go on.
From Kathy Richards.
Hello,
It says,
Kathy.
good morning, Corrine, Ben, and all from a rainy Massachusetts. And the lights are way down in Massachusetts. That was a Bee Gees,
Come on
isn't
then, Barry. Let's have another question.
Barry! Kathy says, how do you keep the glitter from sticking to the acetate? I always seem to have trouble with static electricity.
You want
Yes?
a static bag.
That's what you want. Or
You get a
anti-static.
anti-static bag, yeah. I've got one somewhere and I'll show you. So just dab on the back of it with your anti-static bag.
Yeah.
Just like a sort of talcum powder.
Yeah.
And you dab it on there. And then just get a little cloth and buff it off, otherwise it'll be a little bit misty.
Could you literally use, if you don't have an anti-static bag, a tiny little bit of talcum powder with a cloth? I suppose that might cloud it up a bit, mightn't it?
It would, yeah. Yeah.
But we've got the anti-static bag on our website.
Yep.
You can buy it really, really inexpensively. So that might be the way to go, Kathy. But good question.
But look at that, doesn't that look lovely as a background? And because it's the same paper as there, it works really, really well, doesn't it? So then we've got this piece here. So this is our topper. Oh, I need this piece here. Look, that's going to go on there first. So we can then add our full piece. And that's going to go on just there. Then I can turn this one over and I can pop. There we go. And let me work out. So that's going to go that way. So I want that on just I don't need to do any more dimension because
No.
I've got plenty of dimension with the shaker elements. So look at that. How about, it's looking good, isn't it?
That's
so
one of the
now
most fun happy cards I've seen in a while, honestly.
yeah,
It's
now
so
it's
much fun.
just about adding on the extra bits just to finish it off. So I've got a sentiment from our vintage butterflies, which I can put on just there. Then I've got a couple of little gems. If you want to, liquid gems or gems that are self-adhesive. I've just taken all the adhesive off the back of there, might have done. Hopefully that'll stick. Let's see if I can get under there. I think I keep taking the adhesive off there. Let's just put a little bit just there and put that one on. Oh, let's try and get them straight. There. Actually, I need that a little bit lower. That's a little bit high. Let's see.
Or you can use a dryer sheet as well, Susan Rushton says. That
Oh
one
yeah,
is-
like a tumble dryer. Yes, because
Like-
I use those. I use those for other things and they work just as well. So yes, that would be absolutely perfect. And then I'm going to get a little bow. Oops. And bring that down. It's got a rogue tail. How about
Oh,
just...
do you want a hot drink?
Yes, please. Tea, please. Earl Grey tea.
Producer
No milk,
Erin-
no sugar.
Producer Erin's come in.
She's been very quiet.
Have we got Earl Grey? I don't
Yeah.
think... Have we got it, have we?
Yeah.
Where is it? In the cupboard?
No, it's right next to the cups.
I don't like Earl Grey. Ooh, nah.
We've had this conversation,
We have.
haven't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Look at that.
Fantastic. Really, really love that.
Isn't that pretty?
So fun, so vibrant.
And, you know, look at that. All the little glitter bits in there. Glitter cards are really hard to show on the TV because when we shake them, you can't see it, but we can see it. Honestly, there's lots
Yeah.
of glitter in there. But how about that? I just think that's so much fun. Just a different way. When you look back and say, those are the exact same dies.
Night and day, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
I love them both equally. I really, really do.
different.
So different. The one that you've just made, though, if you were to ever say, like, make a card that says smile, it's
Yeah.
that one there.
It is, isn't it?
It's a smile and a card, is that?
is.
I love it. And those two cards side by side right there shows you why you absolutely need this set. And just for the benefit of a few late arrivals, and I know Kathy Myers was asking as well, I'll show you the other dies that you're going to get in this set. Super versatile. Two cards there showing you exactly the kind of things that you can do. Well, a few of the things that you can do with a set like this, and it's really, really inexpensive. That's what I love about this particular launch. It's affordable. It's £17.59. It's $22.80 if you're platinum. Don't forget to check your emails as well. You may well find that you've got a little bit of a Brucey bonus coming your way today as far as a discount code is concerned. So you save your 20%. If you're platinum, which I know the majority of you are, you'll save another 20% as you always do. And there's a discount code on that email, which is going to save you even more money as well. But look what you can receive. The gorgeous Dainty Daisy, 3 dies right there. This one's my favourite of the lot actually because there's so much detail in here. Again, cut this many times, layer it up to create the decoupage effects. You know, paper piece, get your gilding flakes going with these as well. I mean, just absolutely glorious. And then probably, is this my favourite? I don't know, they're all gorgeous. That's your dreamy dandelion. So once again, super versatile. And as we've already discussed, you can be used in many, many different ways. I love the card that Corrine showed us earlier on with bits cut away from that to make it look like some of the elements of the dandelion flower were blowing in the breeze. You're then also going to get those gorgeous foliage pieces in there too. And once again, you can see that you've got the ability to ink through those die cuts to get the veins of the leaves to give you even more of a realistic effect. Whether you're going, whether you're going strip back a little bit more and literally, you know, die cutting and placing over an inky background that you've created, or like Corrine's just showing you there, you're making shakers, creating apertures, multiple cutting and creating like really gorgeous bouquets. The possibilities are endless with this set. Grab it today. I think stock-wise we were over a quarter, Jamie, weren't we? Heading towards, I think we always just he's like move the 1. Chop the 3, just quickly, just do just going to move that one across. Steam coming out of his ears now. 29% says Corrine. 20, we're over 25% anyway. We'll get more of a exact. Are we going with that? 27.5%. 27.5% of the stock gone. Talking about stock going, Last Chance Saloon. Let's walk into the saloon of Last Chance and show you some of the deals that you can pick up. So all of these are half-price deals. There's a particular section on the website where you can see them all, or indeed if you just hit the Shop the Day page, you'll see them. Oh, I like the flying saucer at the bottom of the screen. Don't see that often, do you? Look at that. Yeah, it's launch day. Look at it. Is that on my box? What, the whole show? Has that been... That hasn't been there for the whole show. No, it has not. That's been there the whole show.
No, only on these items.
Oh, not on the... It hasn't been on the rest of the show, has it? Yeah. Every time I popped it in the box, I've had a UFO beneath me and I've only just seen it. I can't believe I've not seen that until now. How awesome is that? I've got a UFO on my little box. These are all half-price deals. Last chance saloons. If you don't pick them up, you're missing the trick. Oh, God, now. You're missing the trick. I like being on the UFO. £9.99 or $11.98 if you're platinum. The Double Dutch card kit. Remember when we launched it? It was hugely popular when we were selling it for $24.99 or $30. Half price, less another 20 if you're platinum. You'll make a minimum of 24 complete cards. But of course, you'll have so many elements left over there that you'll be decoupaging up bits and pieces, creating floral bouquets on other projects after you've run out of the card bases. You've then got the Caring Thoughts collection. Again, 5-piece metal die set, which is usually £25, $32.95, $9.99 or $13.88. 2/3 of the stock has gone there. So go quickly if that tickles your fancy. If you like your multimedia dies, of course, the dies that are going to allow you to cut through lots of different mediums. Again, maybe you do a bit of paper craft and a bit of soft craft. You can pick up these. Your scallop borders, 3 different dies you're going to get there. Looks like you even get a little step-by-step video guide link included with that as well. Normally £20, $25, £7.99 or $9.98 is your platinum price today. Talking of great deals, Sarah's Signature, this is the Garden of Love. Beautiful if you love to do your layered stamping. 1/3 of the stock has gone there. 30-piece floral set, so you can build up all of these beautiful bouquets. Particularly good if you've got like... one of our stamping platforms makes it nice and easy to work with a collection like that. £3.99 or $5.18 is a snip, as is this next deal where you're getting your Summer Sunset paper pad. Yeah, as I said earlier on, one of the first items I think I ever brought to you when I joined here at Crafters Companion, and they're still proving very popular. I remember we were selling them for $19.99, $24.95. We're not selling them for that price today. If you're platinum, you can have that paper pad for $7.99 or $9.98. We've got collections from Knitwit available as well on a half price. Obviously, this was part of a much bigger set when we initially launched it. We're now down to the bare bones. So again, if you want to grab some Knitwit goodies, this is from the Bloom with Grace collection. Pick it up today. $9.99, $11.47. Platinum is $7.99 or $9.18. Then we've got this gorgeous Baroque frame. Again, this is flying, been really, really busy. How stunning is that? If you're new to crafting and you want to pick up really amazing deals, yet you want sets which are going to allow you to create stunning, easy cards, sets like this are perfect for you. You'd normally pay, what, $20, $15. Half price, platinum price is $7.99 or $5.98 if you are picking that one up today. Then we've got your envelope die, a collection leaf set. Again, a lovely way for you to be able to completely personalise your projects by having the same sort of design with your envelope as you had with your particular card. Don't see these that often, but £10, $13 is what you'd normally pay. It's changed today, isn't it? I mean, what's the cost of a sandwich these days? £3.99 platinum, $5.18 if you're picking that up in the US and your platinum. Next is your Heartfelt Thanks floral frame stamp and die collection. Again, absolutely gorgeous. Such a versatile set is this for £5.19, just under $6, half price. Of course, again, and then you've got your stamp and die set, which is the Your Tea-rific. 31 stamps and dies to create that teapot design. And again, look at the price. It should be £12, $14, £4.79 or $5.58. Remember, Those are, once they're gone sort of deals, and I know stock levels are super duper low right across the board on those. Just a quick question and a quick few comments about that last card. Mary Pat says, very cheery card, Corrine. Love those cards, Corrine, says Gilmore. And Thea just wanted to know the glitter that you used in that last card.
The glitter that I used in the last one was our chunky glitter from Sarah's Signature Collection. It was out of the Enchanted Dreams. So I turn to it all the time, because in the next card I'm going to be using, I'm just going to be using a regular glitter, which is my big pot in there. But can you see the difference when you look at those?
Yeah.
Either one would work. For what I'm going to do for the next, that wouldn't. But that's if you only got regular glitter, then use that. But if you've got the Enchanted Dreams, that is the chunky glitter from in there.
Lots of love coming through the projects. Stephanie says those dies are really cute. And Susie T says, Corrine used all that foam in a roll and not one song. Saddens me. Foam in a roll, foam in a roll, foam in a roll, foam in a roll, foam in a roll. Hey, head to the checkouts. There's a new version as well. I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Head to the checkouts and we'll come. Look at the time.
Oh, wow. That was very high.
Sorry, I just...
Only cats and wild animals heard that.
Because normally we take a break around 1/4 and we're now 5 minutes into the next hour.
Yeah.
We're having fun here, aren't we? We'll come right back after this short break. We'll see you in a moment.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet.
The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing. Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up. I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day. Quick Buy. All your crafting must-haves in a flash. Put away your tape measure and fabric scissors. The Threader's fabric cutter offers accuracy and precision with every cut. This handy tool slices through fabric in a guillotine style. Its ergonomic design features a comfortable and protective handle, so it's safe and easy to use whether you're right or left-handed. Its 45mm rotary blade will cut up to 6 layers of fabric at a time, so your sewing, quilting, and upholstery project times are cut down to size. It's equipped with a measuring guide in metric and imperial for a perfectly accurate cut every time. The built-in grid ruler has 30°, 45°, and 60° angle lines, so you can cut fabric on any angle, including the bias. Quick Buy. All your crafting must-haves in a flash.
Welcome back to Crafters TV. We've only got 50 minutes remaining. The day is absolutely flying by. The show is flying by. Don't forget as well that still to come later on, we have got an amazing cartload. I'm dipping out. Corrine's going to be here this side. We're doing a bit of a switcheroo. So I'm going over there, out the door. Corrine's coming over this side, and then Lily's going over that side. Although, having said that, cartload's not going to be too demo heavy, is it? I'd be surprised if there's many demos at all, but it's going to be very fast paced.
It is. It's going to be all about
the deals.
The deals.
And we thought we would show you a few of the deals that we've got. All of these, by the way, you can find on the Shop the Day button. It's a nice, easy way to be able to shop with us now, rather than kind of, faffing about between different shows. You literally just hit the Shop the Day button and you can see all of these deals. I think these would work very nicely with these, because These aqua tints are all about allowing you to create your own backgrounds more than anything, aren't they? I think.
Backgrounds. But can you imagine creating some backgrounds with these to put behind them, like we did in the show this morning?
Yeah.
When we did the card this
like
morning.
Like one of those?
Yes.
Or it was those you used earlier, wasn't it?
Yes, it was those ones I did.
The charming floral.
But both of them would work.
Yeah.
To cut them out of, to almost give you that LED window effect. So cut them out of black or a colour and then lay them over a background you've created.
Yeah, lovely, lovely collection right here. A watercolour, of course, as well. So, you know, you've got the ability to be able to, you know, create the different hues, create your own palettes and mix and match these, create your own different colours as well, should you wish. But you've got 4 sets. They come in little 30ml pots. And the thing you've got to think about here, whilst you might think, well, 30ml doesn't sound a lot, a little does really go a long way with these.
You're using a brush tip amount of ink, aren't you? Literally, dip your brush in and that's it.
Yeah.
You don't need any more than that.
I just showed you aquamarine, amethyst in your pink garnet, which is your glitz and glamour. This one here, a bit more of an autumnal sort of feel to it.
I like the green in the middle of that.
Yeah, you've got smoky quartz, olive jade, and then you've got your harvest moon. Then in this set here is your vintage chic, which is sage.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, hello, sage, fig, and peony.
And so it says 9 jar selection.
Yeah.
But you've got 12.
Oh, that's a really good point, actually.
So which ones am I getting?
That is a really good point, well made.
Sorry.
We'll have a look into it for
Perhaps
you.
I should have mentioned that before, but I didn't see.
I think you're getting the metallics. I'm sure the metallics
They're
are in there.
nice.
So
You
which
get 12.
one? Oh, you do get 12.
Wow, that's even better.
Good spot.
Good spot.
Corrine, you spotted today's
Deliberate
mistake.
Yeah.
You've just won yourself
Some M&Ms.
a presenting slot on Cartload.
Wow!
So yes, you are also going to get your metallics included in there as well. So there's 3 colours, your onyx black, your sterling silver and your spun gold. So yes, not 9, gets even better. So 12 for that price makes that price even more laughable.
It
I
does.
can understand why so many of you have jumped in and grabbed those selections. So all 12, not 9, for £23.38 or $35.90. And as I say, you can pick those up right now. You will find those, they're actually on this show, but as I say, the best thing to do is hit the shop the day button and you'll find everything that you need.
So that's less than £2.50 a jar.
Oh, now you're doing maths.
It is. Because 4 makes a
Well,
pound.
it's less than £2 if you're platinum.
It's less than £2, yeah.
It's 1224 too, so it's less
Well,
than.
it's a lot less than that, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's less than $3 if you're platinum.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah. Yeah, it is amazing value for money. There we go. Look at that. As if by magic, your 12 jar selection.
Perfect.
Few more comments coming through. Lots of love for the dies. The dies are really cute, says Stephanie. And OMG, says Samantha, this is on the Last Chance Saloon page. That teapot set is a terrific buy. I have it, and I've just made 25 cards for church this coming Sunday.
Oh, lovely.
I made a little pouch and put it on the back with a tea bag in it, and the kids will pass out to adults. Amazing. Whatever you're shopping for, get in there because we are super busy. And we are now going to have another look at the brand new launch dies. What are you going to use? All of them again.
I'm going to use the Dainty Daisy.
Oh,
what
yeah.
I've got here is I've got some just regular multi-purpose card. Now this is a half or part of a sheet of our self-adhesive sheet. So you can see that is sticky, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that over the top of here. Oops, not like that. Let's do it. Yeah, let's go that way. Let's put it on just there. There we go. There we are. And then pop that on. There we are. So now I've got regular card with adhesive on the top. So I'm going to get my plates and I'm going to get my Dainty Daisies. And I'm going to pop these just on my magnetic sheet. Now I'm doing this because it's quite hard to attach to the plastic sheet, the adhesive. Can you see the tape doesn't stick to it very well? So I'm going to position them where I want them on my magnetic sheet, so that they stay still, and then I'll put my cardstock over the top. It's just an easier way to do it because, like I say, it's quite hard to attach dies to the back of that or the top of the the adhesive sheet. Now, I'm cutting into it adhesive sheet first. So you'll see, let me just take off this. So that's the adhesive sheet. So I've got adhesive sheet on the top of my die cut. If I wanted to, what I could have done is, let me take that out. I could have turned it over and cut that way, and then the adhesive would have been on the back. So, you know, it's up to you which way you want to do these.
Yeah.
So this will then cut out just there. Now look at that, you see, all of the little bits pop out. And this one, it's cut through, it just, because of the adhesive, it just needs me to poke these through. There we go. Just like that. And then we can do the same on this last one on here. And poke that through there. Right, so I've got three of these. I would do a lot more than this, but I've got 3 for now. I'm going to open my glitter, because how I tend to do it, to save me getting glitter everywhere. Can you see how easy that lifts off? Let's just poke those out because I don't want those. And then all I'm going to do is drop them in my glitter pot. There we go. And this is just a pot that I bought off where we buy a lot of stuff. You know, I think I bought 12 empty pots for, you know, for storage, and I've just decanted my glitter into there because it gives me a nice big opening.
Yeah.
So that I can actually do that, because otherwise you're looking for a piece of paper, then you have to tip the glitter on, then you have to tap it off, and then you have to get it back into the bottle. So I just find if you can find a container with a nice large opening, you can dunk your die cuts straight into there. And look at that, doesn't that look beautiful? Really effective with all that glitter on there. And because we've got the adhesive sheets, once you get the excess off, that's not going anywhere. It's not budging at all. So now I've just got to get rid of these little bits out of here. So if I've cut, for every one of those that I've cut, I need to cut the shape again in my card stock. So, come on. That's the only thing, is once you've got the sticky sheet on, if you just tap your dies, it doesn't always come straight out of the hole. So I've got 1, 2, let's clean that one, and then that will come off too. There we go, all the way off. Do you know, sometimes I think the longest bit of making a project can be cleaning your dies, can't it?
It's good housekeeping there, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
To clean them.
It's so annoying to go to do something and find that the last person hasn't cleaned the die. Now that is just the backing of my adhesive sheet, so I don't need that.
Yeah.
So we can get that off there. So now I've just got some really lovely bold green cardstock, which I thought was really nice. So we can pop that onto there, and then I can put my 3 dies on like that. And I'm just going to tape those into place because I don't want them to slide off. Pop that just there, and then run those through as well. Oh. Let me just check, I just nudged my card. Oh, the dies are still in place. There we are. Right, let's just run that through. And look at this, I can get loads more out of this. So, you know, you can really cut. And don't worry about, you know, just because it's got the adhesive sheet on, your dies will still cut through it just as easily. So there we are. I've now got 3 lovely die cuts.
Beautiful.
In the green. It's double-sided, but we'll use them the right way up. 2. And the 3rd one. Then I'm just going to drop those down on there. Oh, see if the bits come out. Right, okay, so what I want to do now is I'm going to take these, get a little bit, this is my dotted glue pen, just come over here like that on those, and then I'm just going to create a slight drop shadow. So you can see, instead of putting it on, we're just going to just go off. Again, another sort of modern twist to them. There we go, just make sure I've got a bit of green showing on them all. There we go, you can just see the green coming through.
Yeah. I think, like you say though, it's credit to this collection, isn't it? That, well, like you're showing now, is that when people get these home, they'll find so many different ways to be able to use them. And whilst you know, across the course of the day, you'll have demonstrated, I don't know, 7 or 8 different ways to use them. Other people will find other ways to use them.
I don't think we've repeated ourselves yet, really.
No, you haven't.
At all.
I don't think you have.
No.
And as always, once you do get these and you start making cards, please share them. Whether you send them directly to Corrine or to me on our pages, you can always find any of us on our on the social media. It's just our name, so it's at our names, then CC on the end, both on Instagram and Facebook. Send us your pics or stick them in one of our Facebook groups as well. The I'm a Crafter's Companion group's always a good one to do because we'd love to see what you've made.
And then all I've done with these ones is stick an adhesive gem on. Even though it's got the hole in the middle, I found that the gem's still stuck on. So all I've got here is, I've got so many gems in my bag. These are just literally one of my many sets of gems. So all I did to do that was put that like that, and then put a little bit of wet glue all the way around there like that, and then took my gem and put it in the centre. Nothing more complicated than that. So it just adds to it to add that. Actually, let's see if I can find another clear one. I was going round around my craft room last night trying to find lovely little clear gems. Well, not last night, night before. Just to find a nice way to do
What's your
those.
craft room like? I don't know if we've ever had that conversation. Is it big, small, tidy, untidy? Organised mess, chaos?
It's the second bedroom in the house.
Yeah.
So we've got the biggest, then it's the second bedroom, then we have the little box room. We've converted the garage into another bedroom now, which is quite big, but it was originally the second bedroom. It's kitted out with kitchen cupboards.
So you've taken up the second bedroom with your craft room, but you've converted the garage into another bedroom?
Yes.
Ah.
So we've still got 3 bedrooms.
But I would have thought you could have, I don't know, but like put your craft room back into a bedroom and then put your craft room in the garage.
That would have been the sensible approach, and when I'm carrying stuff up and down the stairs before I come to a show, every day I'm like, why didn't we do this? But at the time, don't know why, but it's what we did. And then afterwards we've thought, why did we do that? Yeah, it's one of those, yes, we've had that conversation many times.
One of those things to think about after. But it's big, your craft room, is what you're saying.
It's a decent size, yes. Right, so I've got a card blank. I think this was I've just trimmed down, so it's just about 7 inches by 6.5. And all I did here, I've just used my craft knife to cut out an aperture. Because I've cut out an aperture, and then I've just put red liner tape on the back. So what we're going to do is, and it also helps to strengthen it, I'm going to then put some acetate onto there.
What does everyone else have, by the way? I know we've seen some people's craft rooms on craft-alongs and whatnot, but I'm interested to know, if you're watching today, what your craft room is, if you know what I mean.
The theory is my craft room's tidy, but it never is, because I'll come home from here. I won't get home till Saturday now, and then I've obviously got to get ready. I'm back up on Wednesday, but I'm presenting, so my next shows are an early morning for the Hobby Maker, so I'll have prep to do for that. So no sooner have I got home and I'm putting away the stuff from this show, I just don't seem to be able to keep on top of it at the moment. But when I do, it looks lovely. It looks so nice, and then it just runs away with me. So all I'm doing is I'm using that lovely green cardstock and a bright patterned paper, which I do know what it's from, and I can't remember because I got it out the pad just the other day. Was it?
That's one of the crafts, isn't it? The one with the splodges on.
Yeah.
Pick and mix, George.
There we go. Impressive, George. And this was pick and mix. The green was from the pick and mix, because I remembered it was from the cardstock. I used the solid from the matching card pack.
I have a feeling George of the joystick got a bit of help there naming that paper. I've never heard him so quick. You pick a mix.
That was really impressive. As soon as he said it, I knew it.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Yes. Anyway, yes. So do let us know about your craft rooms, because obviously, so your second bedroom is your craft room.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments what your craft room is. I'm just interested to know whether you converted the garage, or whether it's a bedroom,
corner
or
of the living room,
corner of the living room. Maybe you don't have one. Feel free to send us some pictures, George. Did you say? I could show them on my iPad. George says send some pictures through.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I send them through, or just I'd be just interested to know.
Right. Okay. So I've got these lovely flowers, which look gorgeous, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to pop them through the apertures. Now you could just do them to join side by side if you wanted to, but what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to go round and around and about. So I think I'm going to do it with dotty tape pen, which might not be that easy to do because it's got the beads on, but we can have a go. So we can pop those just there, and then I'm going to mirror that down at the bottom. Just there.
Rhonda says, my craft room is also our spare bedroom. The bed is a Murphy bed. I don't know what that is.
I reckon.
So it's up most of the time.
Bed.
I'll have to Google it.
Yeah, if we've got just like one person, so my daughter's bedroom's got double bed in, so sometimes she gets decanted off into the little bedroom so that we can give the double bed to visitors if need be. Bless her, she's 27 and she still gets kicked out of her room. And then, but like the spare bedroom, it's got mattress underneath the bed, so that can be a pull-out.
Oh, like a little
bed.
trolley bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got that in our spare room.
Well, it isn't. It's basically, it's the mattress off the old duck bunk bed pushed underneath.
Oh, right, so nothing so fancy.
No, nothing so fancy. But it works. It serves purpose.
A Murphy bed says there, it folds into the wall. Oh, I know what you mean now. Like a bunk bed that pulls out and then you can push it back. I know what you mean. Regina says, I took a first floor bedroom, made it into my craft room. Astrid says, I live in a Cotswold cottage. My craft room is in my dining room. Cotswold cottage sounds lovely.
Oh, nice.
And Janet says, I've taken a bedroom and renovated it into a craft room.
Yeah. I always think it's lovely, but I always think what happens when we come to sell it, because I've got lots of units on the wall. So I've got like kitchen cupboards with outdoors on. So that they're
in the craft room?
shelves. Yeah, lots of them. Lots and lots of them.
Yeah, but I think it could double up. I think that's quite nice, isn't it? If you move into a house and it's got like a study or something like that.
Yes, it would make a perfect study.
Study. I think that's great. I would see that as a positive selling point if you've got a craft room in your house.
But we're not planning on moving, so
no.
We're all right. So let's put that on there. And then that goes on there. And then how about like that? So we've now filled the aperture. So it's almost like linking the two halves of the card.
Yeah.
We've got the glitter and we've got the green drop shadow. So again, a completely different look.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I just popped one on the bow, look. Can you just see that one on the bow? Just so you can see.
So that's 3 in this show, isn't it, you've done?
Yeah.
And I want to say you did...
I did one true one with this and one where I was doing something else but ended up putting the flowers on. So that's 5.
5 different ways to use them already. I think that, again, shows you for £17, $22, that is the versatility that you're going to get with this set, proving really, really popular. Few of you coming in. Mary says, since all of my kids are grown and only one has returned, I took over our family room as my craft room. It's messy right now, says Mary Reno. I bet it's an organised mess though, Mary, isn't it? I bet you know where everything is. Deborah Spencer says, I'm blessed to have my own craft room. I'm truly thankful. Betsy says, I have a fabulous large craft room. I moved 2 months ago after selling my house, and my #1 criteria to my, I can never say this word because we don't really use it. Is it realtor? Realtor? Realtor, like your estate agent. My #1 criteria to my realtor was a large craft room, priorities for sure. I mean, get him in straight away, obviously. And Alison says, Ben, my craft room used to be in the basement, but here it was accessible by an outside staircase, so my husband made me a space in our bedroom to craft so that I was close by and able to still take care of my kids. I used the basement for extra craft stash. So there you go.
That's good thinking.
Keep those coming through. I love being nosy. If you want to go for this collection, we will come back to it, I'm sure, squeezing another demo before the end of the show. But I just want to quickly show you the cut and emboss folders that we've got. These are coming up for you later on Cartload. Here's the thing. The deal that you're seeing on screen now is the combination of 2 smaller bundles. So I'll show you this side, there are 6 cut and emboss folders, all right, which I'll show you. You can get these 6 individually. This side here, there are 2 cut and emboss folders. You can get those 2 individually. However, when you buy the bundle that you're seeing on screen, all 8, you'll save an extra 5%. Across this particular deal. So if you like everything I'm about to show you, this is definitely the way to go. So in this particular bundle, you've got your Butterfly Delight, and these again are absolutely gorgeous. If you like to do your more sort of slimline cards, they're a lovely size for doing that, but you're going to get a gorgeous emboss. And of course, the clever thing about these, and if you've ever seen these before, you've got the dies within the actual folder as well. So not only do you get the emboss, you get the cut, and here here, you've got the ability to be able to lift the wings of the butterfly up to create that beautiful effect. They're really, really stunning. And once again, 1+ wonders these. Add a bit of ink, you know, that could be a beautiful card straight off the bat there. But we've got butterflies in this set. If you love your florals, you've got your flourishing flowers as well. Once again, the florals in the background. These petals will simply pop out of your card for you too. You might want to, again, add some of the flowers that we've got in the brand new collection as well. These will work beautifully with this set. Then you've got this particular set here, which is your spring blooms. Slightly different emboss. You've got a beautiful sort of foliage running through the main sort of folder, but then you've got little dots and then the flowers which you can pop out and lift out to create that effect. Love these as well. The interlocking circles, always think these particularly nice as well. If you like to create your shaker cards, you can really, really create some wonderful elements with these. The hearts, again, you know, I know obviously Valentine's are way off yet, but perfect for that sort of card. And once again, if you wanted to sort of section off the individual pieces for a shaker, I think they would look phenomenal. And this, one of my all-time favourite, cut and emboss folders, because it does look like, doesn't it? Johnny 5 is alive from Short Circuit. Do you remember? Johnny 5, or it could be a radio. It could be as well, like we said, it looks a little bit like a games controller. Yeah, the Nintendo. It could be many, many things. But those are the first 6 that you're going to receive. Those are available in a smaller bundle. But then to finish off this bundle, you've got these 2. So your square chevrons. One of my favourite cards, again, that I saw with this particular collection was someone who made that into a traffic light, which I think was really, really cool, really clever. But again, you could use this potentially to pop pictures behind if you wanted to use this as a nice home decor piece, potentially. And then lastly in the set is your happy hearts. Once again, beautiful for shakers, beautiful for just, you know, popping a different colour cardstock or glitter cardstock behind to really, really create something gorgeous. Those 2 are available individually. Those 6 are available individually. Those 8, that's the deal that you're seeing on the screen right now. So you're saving almost £48, almost $55. It's £57.56 today, or £65.09. Lots of love for the flowers coming through. EV says there's flowers in glitter. Stunning. Beautiful cards. Corinne says Mary Pat 1000. Miriam Robinson saying what a lovely, lovely card, Corinne. We are going to squeeze in one final demo and then it will be down to you guys. Oh, I've just thought. I've had a thought.
That's dangerous.
Lucky I've known Corinne a while, isn't it? I won't take that as an insult. We're going to have to do the demo of the day in this show as well.
We are, aren't we?
Because there won't be a demo in Cartload.
No.
So we may as well wrap it all up in this.
Yeah.
Happy with that, Jamie? Do it.
Okay.
So demo of the show, demo of the day coming up, and the final demo.
Okay, right, we're going to use the dandelions. We're going to do a little bit of the foliage as well, but we're going to use the dandelions as well. So I've just put the three dandelions on my mat, and I'm going to cut them out of white cardstock to begin with. So we'll cut them out of that, and then I'm going to cut them out of these gorgeous bright coloured papers. So we're using another one from our Pick and Mix. So there we go. Yes, we're going to use our Pick and Mix papers.
George would have told you that.
No, he would have done. He would have done. So we can take that. There we are. 1, 2. There we are. Third one. And let's poke that one out. There we are. Lovely. I love these. Like you say, they are just, can you see them on there? Don't they look amazing? Really, really lovely dies. So we can take those. Now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to cut them again, but this time I'm going to cut them out of the pattern. So I'm going to cut the middle one out of yellow. Put that there. I'm going to cut the large one out of the pink. Put that there. And then the middle one out of the orange. So we can put that one there, and let's run those through and see how that comes out. There we are. So I've got them in white and I've got them in orange, and then we're going to go in with a little bit of glitter and really make them sparkle. Yeah. So there we are. Look at that. Perfect. You can see that. Every one of those has cut perfectly.
Gorgeous colours.
Oh, there we go. Right. Bring these in. And these colours obviously go so well with my Pick and Mix papers.
Yeah.
Work really, really well. So I've got my orange. I've got my pink. and then I've got my yellow. So what we want to do is we want to just to glitter up the coloured element. Where's my, I can't see, oh, it's there, look. Put that straight back on there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to bring my glitter pot back in.
Okay.
And I'm going to get my, you could do this with a little glue pen, you know what I mean? You know, the ones that when you put them on, it starts blue and then go, you know, anything like that. So all I'm just doing is just putting a little bit of glue on the end of each of those.
Oh, and then just dip in.
Yeah, and then just dip it in. I mean, if you've got a glitter pen, you know, or coloured glitter, then you can put it on here. But at least this way, what will happen is because my glitter's transparent, and I've put it over coloured card, it'll look the colour of the card underneath. So but
you could also add, like you say, your clear sparkle overlays, maybe.
Yeah, no problem with that. Because this is tacky glue and it goes tacky after a minute or two. What I thought I might do, it just sort of came to me just suddenly. I thought what I might do is put the glue on, and then put the glue on the next one and the next one, then dip it in the glitter. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's just started to go a little bit more tacky.
Yeah.
Just thought it might stick a little bit better. So we can just work round like that. You can see, hopefully you can see that's all I'm doing. Nothing more complicated. But having that applicator top on your glue pot really helps, doesn't it? It just makes things like that so much easier. Because especially when you get down to this little one, because those are tiny little bits. There we go. Just put those all the way around.
Well, I've got some pictures of craft rooms sent through, which I'll show you in just a second.
I love it when we do things like craft alongs and things like that. We've seen some, I mean, I've only done a few, but we've seen some amazing craft rooms.
It always makes me laugh because I always comment and I'll say, oh, your craft room is so tiny, it looks so organised, and 9 times out of 10 the person doing the craft along is, but you can't see what's behind the camera.
Exactly.
It's like a section of the room's been tidied up for TV purposes, and then the rest of it's probably you know, a bit of a mess, but a creative mess, I think.
We once a month we have as you know, all the demonstrators, we get together on a call with Brent and Jenny and that and somebody did pass a comment on the last one about the state of my craft.
Really? Who was it?
I can't remember. I really can't remember. But yeah, I was like, oops, okay, perhaps I need to tidy up. I mean, it was all stuff that had been used. So all I'm going to do now is just add a little bit of dimension, not a great deal, just come round in the centre. Just want to curl them up a little bit. Ideally, I would wait for all that glue to dry. So we can put those like that. So we've now, to get that lovely bold look, all I'm going to do is put a little blob of glue in the centre of each one of these. Let's go on there. There we go. And then I'm just going to stagger these. So you can stagger these really easily. So I'm not doing a drop shadow, more of a stagger. So you can just see, so we've now sort of, it like doubles the amounts of little spurs coming off it. Is that the right word? Would you call it spurs? It's hard to know what you'd call them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Prongs, spurs.
Well, they're like
stamens.
Stamens. There we go. Yeah, little stamens.
There we go. There we are. Right. So I've got those like that, and then let's put these on. I've got some little gems, and again we can just put a little bit of tacky glue in the centre, and then we can put each one on. So my little gems are 3 different sizes, so I'll put the largest one on there. Oops. We'll put my middle one on there, and my smallest one just there, and then we can still, even so, lift up the edges. Oops, I'll move that out of the middle. Lift those up if we wanted to. Make sure that's in the middle. There we are. So that's my florals done. Oh, and I've also just cut out some of the foliage, just in white. Nothing complicated there. And then what we've got is we've got our cardstock. So I've just made a little tent fold side opening card. So that is 4 by 8.5.
Okay.
So
is that from the pick and mix, George?
Yes, it is.
I can hear him, Corrine.
Yeah. Yeah.
George, our resident paper expert.
Well, he's probably seen a few a few paper pads.
Well,
over
probably,
the years.
although we might just put someone in the galleries telling him.
Do you think so?
Yeah, more the latter, I think, yeah.
There we go. So I'm going to put that slightly off centre. And then I've got, this is our nested Moroccan tiles, or nested stitch Moroccan tiles. Moroccan stitch tile. There we go, get it the right way around. Just put some foam pads on the back of there.
I marvel at how quickly you take off the backs of your foam pads as well. I meant to say earlier on.
All right. Do you know what? It's these foam pads. They're amazing.
Oh, it's the new and improved ones.
I've never been able to take them off as fast as I can with these. I just think they are really, really good. Oh, let's get some more glue out of there. There we go. Come on.
Heidi's just saying, I love the dotty paper. Where can I find it? Pick and mix.
Pick and mix.
It was one of the Year of Craft paper pads, if we still got them. I think we still do. I think we still have them in stock. And Emma says, what adhesive sheet is it?
It's Crafter's Companion adhesive sheet. You get six
yeah.
in a pack. Because I saw them when I was getting them down. So yes, I think you get 6 in the pack. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a little blob of, you could do your hot glue. Actually, I could have done that because I've got my hot glue gun on.
Pick and mix is sold out, apparently.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Apologies. Never mind.
I know, it's hard to keep up, isn't it? We get these paper pads and they do sell out. But I mean, there are so, you know, the effect that I'm creating, you could do with so many paper pads, couldn't you? You know, there are lots and lots around. Put those on there. We're nearly there. Then I've got a bow, and then I'm just going to pop that over the top. And then, how about, again, a different looking card completely, but using the same die set.
Absolutely magnificent.
Thank you, sir.
I
said bye.
Yeah, it is gorgeous, and again, a totally different way of using these. So I'll just quickly show you some pictures.
Oh, that'd be good.
Just got a few. So the first 3, this is Terry's craft room. You describe this, Terry, as like a bit of a mess, but I don't think it is. It's 3 separate pictures. I think this is like. I think this looks fairly organised, isn't it?
Oh, so I would say she's a fabric crafter unless she's got sections.
Yes, it's got sections. This one here, she was saying, so I don't know what that is, but she's saying it's a ping pong table there, and that there, what is a cornhole board? She apparently says her son wants a cornhole board. I don't know what that is. Is it a game or?
Oh, I don't know.
A game. So that's what that is being made there, and then that's the paper craft section. So different sections of the craft room.
But she's got a lot of nice workspace there. Look at all those ink pads.
Yeah, and I don't think that's messy, do you?
No.
This is a bit of a mess.
Oh, blimey, no.
Seen worse, Terry. Seen worse.
A lot worse.
And then this is, I think, this is Val Lloyd. I think this is you. You just sent in pictures of your craft room there. Again, you know, I think that looks fairly organised as far as I'm concerned. And again, look, there we are, you see? See, got us on in the craft room. Oh, perfect. Little selfie there as well. So yeah, all good. Thank you for sending those in. Absolutely brilliant. Nice to see where you craft. Nice to see your
I'll have to put some
space.
pictures on my Facebook of my craft room when I've got it a little bit tidier.
Yeah, absolutely do it. You know what we said we were going to do? Maybe hold fire, because I still really want to do it at some point. Do like a through the keyhole kind of thing, where you guys can like shoot little videos of your craft room, and then people have to try and guess whose craft room it is.
Okay.
Who would craft in a place like this? Lloyd Grossman, wouldn't it?
Okay, yes.
David, it's over to you. That's a terrible impression of Lloyd Grossman. Anyway, we're going to do a vote on the demo of the show.
Show. We're on show. I think I've kept them in order. Hopefully you can see those. Right, so number 1, we used them all and made a lovely bouquet on there. So really, really went to town with those on there. So that was number 1. Then number 2 was our shaker card. Isn't that lovely? Just something a little bit different. Number 3 was all about the glitter. So again, keeping it looking quite modern. And number 4 was the one we've just done now with the dandelions on the Moroccan tile. So yeah, really, really different. But which one do you prefer?
Well, get voting. You've got about 4 minutes or so, and then we'll do the vote for the demo of the day. Just to let you know, 40% of the launch day stock has disappeared, proving really, really popular. You can pick that up, of course, up until, well, you can pick it up until the stock goes, so you can still buy it after the show, you can still buy it during cartload as well, but it's going very quickly. One thing which might not be around until the end of the day are our mystery bags. These have been proving really, really popular, and slightly different mystery bags to the ones that we have done previously, because what we're doing this time around is we are giving you one of our craft kits, okay? So in this instance, this is craft kit number 45. It is your creator card craft kit. So you've got a selection of stamps and dies in there to be able to create really, really beautiful creator cards. You've got your card blanks and envelopes as you'd expect in there, plus ribbon, and you've got your vellum papers in this one, printed papers too. Awesome value for money as always. Exclusive content as well as far as these boxes are concerned. So any day of the week, £20, $20, you're laughing. However, with this particular mystery bundle, we're throwing in then £57 worth, $71 worth of free creator card goodies as well, which I just think is phenomenal. So you've got this gorgeous creator card here that you can use as a beautiful centerpiece for your card. I mean, so intricate, so gorgeous. It's got that kind of cascading effect with those butterflies flowing down the center. Then you've got this beautiful one here, which is called your Elegant Roses, a bit more of a creator card panel, which I think looks gorgeous. And then we're going to also give you these two, which I just think are amazing. Not only creator cards, so this one here is called your Lovebirds. You've also got the Shine Bright. So you've got the beautiful detail of the creator card, but then you've got a decorative die which you can hang in the middle, which I just think looks absolutely stunning. And you've also got, with each of these, different sentiments that you can interchange as well within the creator card itself. So those are coming to you for free within this set. £57 worth, £57 worth, $71 worth for free when you buy box number 45. We've also got available, and these, as I say, have also been proving very popular, your edgeables. So again, you know what? Maybe you've looked at edgeables, you've looked at particular bundles that we've done and thought, well, I don't want to stretch to like a, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 $50 price tag, but I want to give them a go. These boxes are amazing for doing that. So your Sentiment Edgeables is box number 44. So you've got a selection of dies in there to be able to create edgeable effects, again, exclusive to the box. Plus you're going to get stamps, card blanks, envelopes, papers, embellishments, the lot in there. £20, $20 is a steal. But then we're also going to throw in £56 worth, $73 worth of extra dies as well. So you've got your statement edgeables here with that gorgeous thank you. You've got this beautiful set, your good luck. So again, you've got the beautiful detail of the edgeable itself, and then you can also die cut the message into the edge of your card too. You've got edgeables in here where you've got the ability to change up the actual design themselves. There's actually 6 dies in that set. We're giving you the really cute over the edge peekaboo bear. So again, you can pop your little bear on an aperture. You can stamp up the particular sentiment that you want to say, and that's going to look the cutest thing ever. Plus in this set, again, 8 more dies with your elegant daisy chains that you can change the look of the edge of your die, whether you want it sort of semicircular if you like, if you want it like a wavy effect, or if you want it straight. You've got all the dies in there to be able to do that. That's £57, $73 you're getting for free. But there's more. There's another mystery bag, which is the pop-out scene mystery bag. And once again, you pay for this, which is your craft kit. It's box number 38. Yes, 38, in case you were wondering. 200 individual elements that you're going to get in here. Pearls, papers, coloured cardstock, ribbon envelopes, card blanks, stamps and dies. That's worth, well, I mean, it's worth more than £20, isn't it? Come on, every day of the week. So you're happy if you just get that for the price, but we then throw in almost £60 worth, $70 worth of more of your pop-out dies. So you've got the gorgeous shaped sentiment dies which go in the centre there, the many thanks. You've then got your beautiful spiral pop-out dies. In this case, it's the 4-set butterflies. You're also going to receive another one of your beautiful pop-out sentiments. That one is called Party Vibes. And again, great thing about these is you can use them to create that pop-out effect out the front of your card, or if you want to use elements of these on the front of your card, you can do as well, create shaker cards. There's so many different ways to be able to use them. And then The pièce de résistance is you're going to receive the twist and pop balloons with the mechanism included as well, which I just think is phenomenal. All of that for free within the bundle is bonkers. If you have got any of these boxes already, as we keep saying, buy it again. Give the box away to somebody as a gift and keep the freebies for yourself, because the value is quite simply amazing. You'll see more of those a little bit later on, but the stock will be dwindling, I am sure. Now, have we got a result? We do. A result for the demo of the show. George is going 3. Corrine's going 3.
No, I'm going 2.
2. Jamie thinks 2. The winner is 4.
4, the
Yes.
last one. Wow, there we go.
4.
How you love that one then.
Yeah. So it's time to vote on your favourite of the day. So if you come to, you like the vibrant colours today, I think.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Because this was the card you made earlier on. So number 1 on Wake Up Call, using the slimline
Advanced nesting dies.
advanced nesting dies with the which one is that? I keep getting the name wrong. It's not the daisy, it's the charming floral.
Charming floral.
So that's 1.
And then on the second one, again, slim card, but this time using the Moroccan stitch tile, but with our dandelion and again, a little bit of the foliage down there.
So number 1 or number 2, get your votes in and we'll announce the winner in about 5 minutes time. Also worth bearing in mind that on Cartload coming your way in just over 2 hours time, there will be a last chance section. So let's have a look at some of those deals that are still available. These, by the way, you can find them on the Shop the Day page, but I did just have a look earlier on because it was there yesterday and it is still there today. If you go to the home page, there's a little tab which you can click which takes you to all of these last chance deals separately. So if you just want to look at these aside from all the other bits and pieces, you can do. All you need to do is go to our website and click on that page. We'll get them up for you in just a second, but here they come. So you've got the Double Dutch card making kit. I mean, value for money wise amazing, because you can make a minimum of 24 cards there, but like I said, it's 492 elements. Unless you go completely to town and create the most extravagant cards ever, you'll have plenty of elements left over.
That's giving you 20 elements per card, isn't it?
Yeah, so
Wow.
you'll have tons left over which you can use on other projects afterwards. I remember we launched these, £25, $30. It was not a problem to get these out the door at that price. So at $9.99 platinum or $11.98, those will disappear. And perfect for newbies as well. Nice cards to use to craft with the kids as well, I always think, those kits, aren't they?
Yeah.
Then you've got your Caring Thoughts collection. Again, another Sarah signature collection, 5 metal dies there. Really gorgeous, aren't they, to create the kind of floral effect, if you like, and then the sentiments that you can pop into the in the middle there as well. So you've got Thinking of You Just Because, and with Love and Friendship, normally £25, $32.95 is £9.99 or $13.18 if you're platinum today. Next up, multimedia dies. So again, you know, if you like experimenting with different materials, maybe you do a bit of all sorts of crafting and you want dies which are going to be able to do the job for you there. You've got your scalloped borders multimedia dies, 3 of those, 3 different sizes. Bottom of the screen you'll also see you get step-by-step tutorial with those as well, which is quite handy. £7.99 or $9.98 is the platinum price. Then from the Garden of Love, I mean, a collection which has always been super popular. We've got the floral bouquet stamp set, so a lovely way for you to be able to build up all of the gorgeous florals that you've got in there, whether you want to build a bouquet, make a frame for £3.99 or $5.18. Move quickly on that because 2/3 of the stock has gone. Paper pads we can do for you as well. The Summer Sunset pad, always very, very popular indeed. Last chance saloon to jump in and grab this. Maybe you've used it previously and you want to stock up. Your last chance to be able to do that at $7.99 or $9.98, half price, then less another 20%. And we've even got Knitwick goodies in this as well. So again, the Bloom with Grace collection was really, really popular. The majority of the items from that collection have disappeared. We've still got that gorgeous 8-piece stamp and die set with those stunning florals. That again should be £20, $23 is $7.99 platinum or $9.18. And then creator cards, again, I always think sets like this are perfect if you are brand new to crafting. It makes you look like an expert straight off the bat. You can create cards really quickly, really simply. You've got the frame there itself with 7 additional elements, including a sentiment, to be able to build these up. £7.99. Or £5.98 is the platinum price there. Then we've got your envelope liner dies. I think these will be popular because it's not something we see that often, and I think sometimes we do perhaps forget a little bit about our envelopes. This is a nice way to be able to personalise those and match those up to the card inside. £3.99 or $5.18 is the platinum price. Your floral frame stamp and die set, heartfelt thanks. This again, half price, should be $12.99, $15, £5.19 or $5.98 this evening. And a lot of you chatting about your terrific stamp and die collection to create that gorgeous teapot design. There's 31 elements in there. Normally sells for $11.99 or $13.95. Half price on that one today. $4.79 or $5.58. All of those you'll see on Cartload a little bit later on. All of those you can see on the Shop Today page. And also, as I say, if you go to the website, click on the Last Chance Saloon page. It's not called that. I think it's just called Last Chance. You can pick that deal up. I've got a winner of the demo of the day. I think.
1 or 2?
Oh, I'm confused now. Chloe, you'll have to tell me because the message the one that I had for demo of the show has disappeared. So I'm wondering if what you've sent me through there was supposed to be the winner of the demo of the show. So can you just
Can she say demo of the show was and demo of the day is?
Yeah, if you can just confirm. We've got a steward's inquiry. So yeah, Chloe, let me know because I'm not quite sure whether that's, yeah.
Okay, should we have a look at these decoupage pads?
Please.
While she does it? Right, I want to show you these decoupage pads, which are absolutely fantastic. So you're going to get the spring is here. You're going to get the roses in bloom, precious poppies, and beautiful lilies, and each one comes in the same configuration. So you're going to get a pad of 48 sheets, and each sheet is a complete decoupage element. So you could but they're not pre-cut. So you think, oh, have I got to fuzzy cut those? No, you don't, because what we're going to give you is we're going to give you the dies that are going to cut all of those elements out. I can't get them out. Oh, there we go. So you've got all the dies that are going to cut these out absolutely perfectly. They just lay over the top. If I can put it in the right place, there we go. Goes just there. Lies over the top. You can see. And it just cuts out brilliantly. So you can do that. So that is how you use your pads and your dies. But what you've also got is you've got the stamp. And the stamp is the same. Oh, that's not on the paper so you can't see. But you can see the stamp sits like that. And that will also, and I believe that works with the die as well. So you can, that will then line up with the die. There we go. You can see just like that. And then you can cut it there, a perfect line up. So that will line up just like that. So once you've stamped your image and coloured it, you can then die cut it as well. So they're absolutely perfect. And you're going to get the same configuration with the spring is here. You're going to get the gorgeous roses in bloom. You're going to get the beautiful, beautiful precious poppies. And then you're also going to get your beautiful lilies. And when you put them together, that's the sort of decoupage that you can be creating. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Amazing. If you wanted to, you could stamp them and colour them yourself. Really, really versatile collection. I just love this. I think it's such a pretty one. Right, do you know the answer now?
I do.
Okay.
It was me being confusing.
Okay.
Totally my fault. Oh. The winner of the demo of the day is 1.
Brilliant, thank you. That's lovely.
Yeah, so that one will go up onto the Crafty Walk of Fame and could be voted as demo of the week on Sunday. Yes, Chloe, we definitely just about got there in the end. So it's you and Lily tonight, isn't it? Yeah, looking forward to Cartloads.
Yes, I really am. So yes, I'm going to come over there. Lily's coming over here, and we're going to go in lots of detail with all of the things that we've got on offer. Yeah. Like I say, it's not about the demos, but I've already warned Lily, keep the die cutting machine to hand, and we might just run a few things through to show people how they work and lots of that. But it's going to be, hopefully between Lily and I, we can bounce off lots of ideas and show you lots of different ways that you might be able to use them.
Perfect, and we should look forward to that, and I should look forward to seeing you tomorrow, because we've got Wake Up Call, of course, and we're crafting along together tomorrow.
We're going to craft along, so yeah. Oh, shall I quickly, because people won't have seen it.
No,
Quickly.
so last craft along, I did with Corrine, and a lot of you said how amazing it was. It was literally the best card I ever made, so watch it all go wrong tomorrow.
So,
no, I'm making this with you, am I?
So tomorrow, I wanted to do this. I wanted to make a box that was going to look a bit like a vintage metal, so you know, sort of like it was at a craft card, but it's all about the embossing folders. But look at this, look at the edge, the shapes on the edges. We're going to be able to do all of this with those gorgeous embossing folders. So yeah, that's going to be our craft along tomorrow at 2.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I shall look forward to that. Massive thank you to Corrine. You'll see her later on with Lily. I will be back with you, as I say, tomorrow morning from 11. But if you've got items in your basket, don't forget to get them checked out and join Corrine and Lily for Cartload at 6 o'clock this evening. Thank you to Chloe. Thank you to the team, George and Jamie and all the gang. I'll see you tomorrow. Those guys will see you in 2 hours' time. Bye for now.